Okay. Just give me a second. Who's there? Okay. So who are there? Please let me know. Put your names here. Is anybody there? Okay. Gloria is there. Who else? So next lecture is scheduled for 11. Jyoti Sharat, Shashma. Okay, so let's start with Bengali cuisine. So, if we talk about the culinary tradition which emerged in Bengal, are based on basically the local availability of the ingredient which is there. There are many rivers which pass through Bengal, so the soil, the humidity, the fertility is there, and you would have abundance of vegetables which are there throughout uh, throughout throughout the year. So the diet of Bengali people is generally being based around uh, the vegetables which are present. So you'd see a majority of vegetables are used in Bengali cuisine in many ways. In many ways, you would find many sort of vegetarian things which are there. So that is there, and then you would have uh, you'd find mango, you'd banana, uh, coconut, sugarcane, fish, milk, meat. Everything is being used, and spices are also being used because again, being a trading port, so there were many things. So there were a lot of spices which came for export. So because being a state which is being surrounded by water mostly, so you would find rivers, you have Bay of Bengal which is there, Sundarban is again there. So a majority of the eating habit revolves around fish. Meat also is there, but major would be the fish which is there. Again, the availability of vegetables are there, but it is based on the religious practices which are there. So mostly because the Nawabs were settled out there, you have majority of time the Nawabs who were ruling, and after that also Britishers came in and they had rule. So uh, fish and non-veg were of course being eaten and taken out, taken. Vegetarian also was taken. Now, rice also composes the major staple diet. You won't find the consumption of wheat so much here. You find rice being consumed more because again, the crop which can grow throughout the year, sustainable thing is there, and uh, a sort of staple thing which is there with the people because uh, sort of from medieval time, being a fertile land where Ganga was there. You have Brahmaputra coming. You have many rivers which keep coming. So it's always been a very fertile land and a crop which is grown throughout a year. And it gives ample of time for them to sort of enjoy the kind of festivities which are there. So 50 kinds of rice are being said to grow around Bengal. So there are varieties of rice which are being grown and being harvested from. Uh, there were around 60 kind of fruits, more than 120 of varieties of vegetables which are grown around in and around Bengal, which are there. So just to name few, you would have a cucumber, you have carrot, you have different kinds of gourd, garlic, fenugreek, radish, lotus root, mushrooms, eggplant, green leafy vegetable. Then you have peach, you have watermelon, banana, mango, and lime. So these are just an example which came up because you have hilly region which is there, you have plains which are there, you have a muddy sort of islands which are there, you have a region which is very fertile. So in that way, everything can be grown in and around Bengal. So that is there. Then uh, the spices which were used till 12th century in Bengal were limited to turmeric, ginger, and mustard seed, pepper, poppy seed, asafoetida, and lemon. But when after the long pepper were replaced by black pepper, which was bought from west coast of India, and later the red chili came into Bengal. Then you have cardamom, cinnamon, clove that came into existence here. So slowly, the cuisine developed itself because this being a major trading route. So slowly, everything came into existence, and of course, ghee was used as a sort of major constituent because kettle was being kept to sow the land also. So there it was there. Then you have sesame oil, which was there. Then you have mustard oil, which was there. So there were again variation of cooking fats which were there. The European traders sort of introduced food from New World like potatoes, chilies, tomatoes, and then slowly came into the Bengali food habit, which was there. So again, because the Bengal have majority of cattle, and the Jains was settled out here. The Buddhist people settled out here. So it also got famous for its sweets. So sweets, if you say that, goes back to the Middle Ages, where sugar, because sugar has been grown, not sugar, sugar cane was being grown, and sugar cane was harvested. So since early time, the sugar mills were there. So, but all the sugar mills after the division of West Bengal and East Bengal, all the sugar mills had gone to East Bengal, which is now Bangladesh, and the crops, the land stayed back in uh, West Bengal, which is there. So in that way, um, growing sugar cane has literally stopped now. It has stopped now. So before also, the Bihari used to grow a lot of sugar cane. The Bihar and UP used to grow a lot of sugar cane, and that sugar cane would used to travel to all the way to Bengal, to all the sugar mills to get converted to sugar, jaggery, and many things which are there. So that is there. Then the sweets came from medieval period, and because they had sugar which was there from long time, so the Sanskrit name for sugar is shakra, which is there, and the usage has been derived from that time only, where milk was thickened, milk was made, and milk solids were used in making different sweets which was there. Bengal is Rasgulla. Of course, we know Sandesh is there. Then different varieties which were there, because the Brahmins of Bengal were very sort of fanatic about the sweets which were there, and the major thing is also there that as we hear that Brahmin of Kashmir do eat meat. So same way, the Brahmins of Bengal also consume lot of fish, which is there, and no celebration is complete without the fish which is there. So the market is always, because being again the harvesting has been done many a times. So uh, the varieties of fish which are available around uh, around the year is crab, salmon, hilsa, bhekti, then you have roe, mangoor, then there are different kinds of prawns which are there, then you have koi which is there. So again, it's not again limited to a only one variety of preparation which is there. The Bengalis fry their fish, Bengalis steam their fish, they stew their fish with curd. So it can be made in many ways, and as the resources available, majority of the fish are saltwater fish, which is there, because it's been said that uh, it's majority of the fish are freshwater fish. Sorry, freshwater fish, because they've been harvested from the either from the river or the local stream which are there, and they won't touch the saltwater fish which is there, the river fish which is there. So they would eat basically river fish which is there, which is sweeter in sort of taste, food, and smells less. So that is there. Then uh, another thing is the rice based products which are there. You have all moodies, different jhal moody, and everything is there. So that is there. Then uh, so let's discuss few points about the Bengali geography which is there. The Bengal is the eastern side of land which is situated, and it is sort of Ganga which goes through that. Then you have Padma which is there. Then Hooghly which is there. So Tista is also there, which comes from Assam. Then you have Torsa, Jhalkhandi, Mahanadi, which is there. So in that way, Damodar, which is there. So majority of rivers are being there. Majority of rivers. That's why there is a lot of uh, fish which is there. Now Sundarbans is a sort of mangrove area, which is again has a lot of a lot of water which is there. So basically, if we talk about Bengal, just give me a second. So if we talk about Bengal, again, it's been divided into sort of 23 districts which are there, and again, each district would have a sort of separate areas which are there. So talking from top, um, it has talking about, so the top regions, the terrain regions which are there, you'll have Himalayas which are there, you have Tarai region which is there. So that is again a region which again um, uh, uh, it's coming to the uh, main land which is there. So you have that is there. Then you have Sundarbans which is there. Then you have number of rivers which flow through Bengal is Bhagirath, Hooghly. Then you have Tista, Tosa, Mahanadi, of course, Ganga. Then you have mm, uh, Damodar, which is there. So majority of rivers do flow in Bengal. That's it. Then, if we say about mm, sort of climate, which is there, so it has a sort of tropical savanna climate, which is there. The main season, of course, is the summer and rainy season, because autumns and winters are very short. You won't find winters that effective in Bengal. Yes, because the winters are there, but it's not that effective in Bengal. Summers, of course, are hot and humid, which is there. The highest daytime temperature ranges from 38 to 45 degrees centigrades during a good summer day, and it experiences a very good rainfall also. So that is there, and uh, because the monsoons come from Bay of Bengal, so majority of rains are being there in Bengal, and that is why they have very good relativity, which is there. And of course, you experience major water clouds also, which are there. Uh, So this is about your geography of West Bengal. Then it's been divided into 23 districts which are there. Uh, Food habits, if we talk about demographics, we have today. Let's discuss about the festivals which happen in Bengal, because we have very limited time of 10 more minutes to finish the lecture, and then you have a next lecture which is there at 11. So let's discuss about the festival today, and tomorrow we'll discuss about the rest of the Bengal. So Durga Puja, of course, is a major festival which happens out here, uh, which is a sort of 5 day long festival which happens, and but majority of a Bengali won't miss Durga Puja for anything. They would be there during the time of Durga Puja in Bengal. They would like to, because that is a major festival which is being which is being celebrated with full vigor. So for rest of the India, Diwali might be the biggest festival or Holi might be the biggest festival. But for Bengali people, the Durga Puja is the most celebrated or the festival which is there. So all if you, I've been during my college days when we were in West Bengal, it was a time where festivity actually happens, and people decked in good clothes, everything. They would go around from pandal to pandal to see how things are being done. So, and it has been the pandals are being erected in various parts of the city as per their demographic region, and they are being done in very colorful way, and people celebrate it like anything. So that is there. Durga Puja is of course a major festival. Then you have Rath Yatra, which happens for Lord Jagannath, which is there. Then you have Pole Baishak, which is there, which is the Bengali New Year. Then you have Dol Yatra or Holi, which is there. Then you have uh, uh, Posh Parban, which is there. Then you have Kali Puja, which is there. Then Navdeep, Shaktar Rash, which is there. Then you have Saraswati Puja, which is there. Then Lakshmi Puja is of course there. Janmashtami, Jagatri Puja is there. Vishwakarma Puja is again a very celebrated occasion, because majority of industry has developed into Bengal, and people who had came from different parts, especially UP, Bihar, Odisha, Andhra, they have come a long way to being settle out in Bengal. I'm not talking about only this part, because you have majority of people who have worked in tea gardens as well in Darjeeling and upper parts. So Vishwakarma is a sort of deity who been named after the creator. He is a creator. He creates things. So that is a time where all the establishment, all the factories do a sort of festive thing which is there. So Vishwakarma Puja is again being celebrated usually around Kolkata, and you would find around West Bengal, because majority of industries are being set up in West Bengal due to the poor availability of the port, which is very nearby. Then you have many Shivratri is there, Ganesh Chaturthi is there. Ganesh Chaturthi means celebrated like anything. Then you have Mahago Utsav, which is there. Then Kartik Puja is there, Akshay Tritiya is there. Then Ras Yatra is there, Gurri Purnima is there, Annapurna Puja is there. Then Charak Puja is there. Then you have both Purnam and many things which are there. Now Christmas has also been sort of celebrated out in a good manner, because you have majority of Portuguese, majority of Britishers who have settled down in Kolkata itself. You have majority of foreigners who have Parsis who have settled out here. So there are majority of Parsi festivals are also being celebrated in and around Kolkata, which is there. Then you have sort of uh, Eid, which is there, because it is again a Muslim facility festival which is there, and the Nawabs had long been settled out year. So it's been celebrated. Then you have Paush Mela, which is a popular sort of mm, festival, which is being celebrated in Shanti Niketan with all the sort of festivity which happens there. A lot of dance, theater, and interaction of people. Like, then you have Ganga Sagar Mela, which is there during the Makar Sankranti, where uh, hundreds and thousands of pilgrims from around India gets to Ganga to sort of uh, wash down their sins, which is being told. So that is there. So this is the majority of festivals which is being settled out in, which are being celebrated out in Bengal. So this is we have completed a sort of there. Then you have uh, we'll discuss about some of the uniqueness of Bengali cuisine, uh, because the nature and variety of dishes found in Bengali cuisine are unique. And fish is majority of fish cookery is one of its better known features and distinct. Though fish is being mentioned most, but again the meat and chicken are also being cooked in the same way. You'd find many very famous meat dishes also. The kosha mangsho is there. Then you have very good mutton preparations which are there from Bengal. So that is also there, as well as you'll find vegetarian preparations also which are there. So again, the notable thing of a Bengali cuisine is use of panch foran, which is there. So panch foran would have kalonji. In that you would have cumin, fennel, fenugreek, and black mustard. So panch foran is a masala or a spice mix which have five different whole spice in that. So that is your panch foran. And why it's been used, so because it's the variety or the combination of whole spice which adds a sort of flavor to the dish which is there. So again, uh, it's been from each uh, home, it would have a different sort of proportion of the masala which is being used. So that is there. So tomorrow we'll discuss about common Bengali cooking equipments, then common Bengali cooking styles, and the cuisine characteristics. The cuisine characteristics, these things has to be done tomorrow. So we'll discuss that tomorrow. Until then, any questions right now if you have? Any questions right now? We'll discuss about the majority of this would be just an introduction to a Bengali cuisine, because that is vast, as I said in the morning itself. When I was going through the notes, there are many things to be discussed in Bengali cuisine. So that is there. So anything in particular, any questions right now, if you have in mind? Yes, Gloria, we'll discuss about shukto is basically a mixed vegetable which is being done. So the variety of vegetables and how it's being done, we'll discuss tomorrow. So give me a time. Have a patience till tomorrow. We'll discuss about the same. Yes, any more questions? Any more questions? You too, stay safe, take care, Everyone take care of the health. It's very crucial time what we are going through. So take care of your health. Any more questions? Anyone is if there? Any more questions? Okay. Any questions? Anyone? No questions. So we'll discuss. We'll continue with the same sort of cuisine tomorrow. Yes, if anybody has any questions, please ask. Yes. Okay. So see you tomorrow then. Bye until then. Take care. Everyone take care. Be safe. Be at home. Practice hygiene, which is there. So see you there tomorrow, same time. Bye until then.